8th annual Night of Lies. We're a little smaller this year, it's hard to tell, but I'm excited for a super great night. We've got arguably one of the best lineups we've put together so far, and a little bolting debate halfway through the middle. I don't know, we'll try to keep the fisticuffs down, but it should be an entertaining conversation. We've got everything from the guys who just like filming their stuff and getting out there and having a good time, to the old retro stuff, to some of the guys who are leading the industry and showing us how it's done in the sport. So I think tonight's going to be great. All the money tonight that's raised goes to the John Laughlin Award. And I know that there's quite a few John Laughlin Award winners in this room here tonight. Thank you guys for all coming out and supporting John Laughlin Award. There's even some of the guys that actually put the John Laughlin Award together here tonight. And I'll let Larry Stanier talk about what exactly the John Laughlin Award is and what it does for the climbing community. There's beers at the back. Thanks for the Grizzly Paw. I think they're $3. Pops are $2. Again, thanks to Grizzly Paw. Without the help that I got here tonight with, first off, Dominic doing AV is for always, and I appreciate it, Dom. Thanks for stepping up. Johnny Olette and his wife, Laura. Joe McKay in the back doing filming tonight. Apparently we're filming these days. I didn't know. We've got a lot of sponsors, and I saw a post today on the internet about community and the lack thereof in the Bow Valley, and to be honest, it kind of pissed me off. When I see a crowd like this and the support that I got and that we get from the community for events like this, you know, I don't think we live anywhere better. So thanks to you guys, thanks to all of our sponsors. I'll go down that list once or twice tonight, and I'll try not to bore everybody with who all sponsored us, but there were a lot this year, and thanks to everybody. A lot of people stepped up huge. OR, Louie and company have helped us out for several years now. Thanks goes out to Louie and Earl. CMH, as always. Ambler stepped up and gave you guys all free toques. I think that's cool. Huge thanks goes out to that guy. That's awesome. Like, that's just cool. Black Diamond, Ben at Vertical Addiction helped us out selling tickets and Mountain Magic. Without those guys, this wouldn't happen either, or else I'd be getting a lot of phone calls and emails. Valhalla Pierre phoned me up and said, is there any way we can help this year? I didn't even call them, and they're just calling me up and saying, what can we do? So that's awesome. Flash Climbing, the Alpine Club of Canada, Subway's feeding you tonight. The Banff Mountain Film Festival, continued support there. Rocky Mountain Books has got their entire new lineup for this year. A couple of these books are going to get signed and even read out tonight. That's amazing. The Grizzly Paws, you guys are all getting loaded on Grizzly Paw beer tonight. And Vino Veritas, right? Petzel, thanks to Robbie O, I appreciate that. Deuter from John Olette. Sharps Audiovisual. I don't know how you guys get all this stuff in here, but it's amazing. You know, we used to have it on a little laptop and little laptop speakers, and now we've got this, and it's amazing. Thanks, Dom. John Olette and Dominic Fredette, one more time. So there's draw tickets in the back. Some of you thought they were 50-50. They're not 50-50. They're raffle tickets for a lot of this stuff up here tonight. I'll go through quickly. Tonight, for the winner of the best show, so keep in mind the person that entertains you the most. This is not who's the most popular. It's who entertains you the most. Not Will. Will's got a show coming on tonight. And you're gonna, you know, everybody knows Will Gadd. But if he doesn't entertain you, boo the shit out of him. All right? Okay? Okay? The winner gets 2 twin ropes. These are $300 and some odd for the winner of the show tonight. We're going to raffle off some stuff, or auction off some stuff. This is a $300 jacket, easy, hands down. We're going to raffle that off. We're going to raffle some other stuff off. We're going to auction off one of my favorite packs. I've had this pack forever, and I love it. And this is my pack, and I've used it. And we got skis from CMH, as always. We'll auction these little bad boys off. You know, Lacey, if you're here this year, I make you pay for them, all right? Other than that, we got chalk, we got t-shirts. These t-shirts cost a lot. And there's kind of a little story before them. This one says, "You can't lie in the sharp end." And a buddy of mine, that was his saying every time. You know, when you're up there, you're showing it. You're either scared out of your mind and everybody knows, or you're not. Throw that to the crowd. We've got another shirt. This is another buddy of mine. His saying was, "Fat chicks don't climb." So politically incorrect. But you know, when I was just getting into climbing, I was in the gym, and there's hot girls all over the place. You know, it's great, and that's why I climbed at the start. I swear. But you know, and then I evolved, and now I hate bolts and all that sort of stuff. We'll get into that later. Anyways, without further ado, I guess I get to go first tonight with the first show. I'm kind of being lame, to be totally honest with you, and I'm just going to show you an old retro video that to me means a lot. It's a film of Dan Osman in Masters of Stone 5, and Dan got killed about when I started climbing, and I thought he was crazy. You know, I thought that's got to be the stupidest thing to do in the whole wide world, and arguably it was and is, and did eventually kill him. But I think what it did for me is it showed me that other people have different visions of what's possible and what can be done, and I think Dan was a pretty, he was a visionary, and sometimes vision is scary, and I hate to rip off a Eminem line, but I just thought that was that video took a new meaning for me after I figured that out. So anyways, Dom, are you ready to show that video? Rock and roll. Enjoy a little retro film. Don't tell anybody about copyrights and all that sort of stuff.